Today's video from CountLab, we're taking a look at receipt header message programming on the CountLab 7S, 8S and 9S registers. In this video I'm using the model 9S, but the process will be the same across the range. I'm only doing the receipt header in this video. I'll do the receipt footer message in a separate video because this one's going to be quite long. What I'm going to do is I've just roughly drawn out what I'm going to put on my receipt header. So we've got CountLab in capitals, then the website, and then a phone number. So I'm just doing 3 lines. You can obviously do as many as you want, but hopefully with a phone number in there and a bit of punctuation it'll cover all the variables. So the first thing you need to do is, from the registration mode, press subtotal. That will take you into the cash register mode settings screen, and then you need to arrow up to settings and then arrow down to printing settings, cash total to go into it, and then we're going to set receipt head, which is the default option, so you just press cash to confirm. The first, all my lines I'm going to centre, my top line I'm going to have in double height. So printing on first line, yes, double height, yes, and then you can't see this probably on the video, but if I tilt it a bit you might be able to. First auto centre, yes, you want to tick that if you want it centered. Then we'll go back up to the top line, and then this is where we enter CountLab. If you've done your departments, then entering the characters is exactly the same. You just press that button 3 times to get the C, so a bit like the old-fashioned mobile phone texting. And then I'm just going to pause a bit because the B is on the same button as the A. I'm going to pause a bit to let it save the A. You only need to pause for a couple of seconds and then pop in the B, and that'll then be saved on there. So I'll pop the actual instructions down on the screen, so this will be in your quick start guide. But it's just a reminder to myself as much as anything to press cash total to save that line. If you want to, you can go and have a look at how that has rendered by pressing subtotal, going back into the registration mode. If we just pop through a quick sale, print the receipt out. So there we've got our first line as CountLab, so we know that's worked. You don't have to do that, but I was just making sure that it's all got in there correctly. So then we'll go back into the programming mode, so up to settings, down to printing settings, set receipt head, and then we've done line 1, so now we want to go into second line. We don't want it double height, but we do want it to print, so we change that to a tick, and we have auto center ticked as well. And then we go highlight second line message, and that's where you input the text. So we want to pop the website in, and we want to do it in lowercase. So have I put any notes about how to do it in lowercase? Yes, you just press the shift button, so shift once, and that changes the caps into lowercase. And then we can go W, wait a couple of seconds, W, is that the dot? Yeah, we get a dot there, www dot, and then count. Lab. And then dot co dot UK, so that's the website in there. Cash total saves what you've done, and then we can jump down to line 3. We want this one to print, so print in third line, you change that to be a tick. We don't want it in double height, and we want it auto centered. Obviously you don't have to do these now, you can have a look at how it looks on the receipt once you've done it, and then you can choose the layout yourself. So we're now going to pop in a phone number, so capital T, and then we're going to put in a space, which is the 0, and then we're going to put in a dash, so this gives me a chance to show you how to put in punctuation. So you press the shift button twice, so the first press turns it to lowercase, second press puts it onto symbols, and then you use the page down arrow to scroll through the symbols till you find one that's suitable for your requirements. So I'm going to go with a dash. When that's highlighted, you press cash. I hope you can see that on the video. I'll just nudge it forward a touch, it's right at the very bottom of the display and it's set a bit down, so you may not be able to see it, but effectively I've just scrolled through a series of symbols, stopped on the one I want, press cache, and then it appears in the bit on programming, so I can now move on. But the first thing I need to do is to get back to the normal display, so I press shift to go to number. So actually I want to put a space in first, so it's shift gets you back to the normal ABC, pop in a space, and then we press shift again till we get number, and now I should be able to pop in my phone number, and 1 2 3 4, pop back to letters for a space, then back to numbers for the rest of the number. 3 4 4 5. This is not a real number, don't call it, because it might well be, I don't know. It's not our number though, that's for sure. You press cache to save, subtotal to finish. We've got it set right, I believe. Subtotal till you get back to the main cache register mode settings, into registration, and we can pop through a sale, cash it off, print the receipt out. There we go, we've got the receipt header, the first line set to CountLab in large text, the website in smaller letters, and then a phone number there. So you can add as many, I think it's 9 letters, 9 lines you can have, but editing the information is the same. You just carry on going down through all the lines. I'll put up another video showing you how to edit the receipt footer message. So yeah, I hope that video has been helpful. We have, as I say, got plenty more videos showing you how to get the best out of the CountLab cash registers. Some of those videos will be appearing on screen now, so you're welcome to check those out. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel or visit countlab.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching.